have such sights to show you.
Soul Survivor.
Soul Survivor was yet another one that I had no real knowledge of when I picked it for ScaryMania this year. And now that I've seen it, this is yet another one where I'm struggling to remember certain things about it. Though I will say that I do give the movie credit for a couple things that I did like. It tells the story of a TV newswoman who is the lone survivor of a plane crash. She was not supposed to survive, but somehow she survived. And so, because of this, well, this movie pulls a Final Destination, and, well, let's just say there's a man going round taking names. The scariest part of this movie by a lot is the dreams that the main character has, the visions that she sees of the plane crash and of death stalking her and various other things. There's one particular vision in which she sees a man chopped in half because he's stuck in his seat, and you see his legs, and I'm just like his legs separated from his body, and I just remember being freaked out by that particular part. That was the scariest part of the movie for me personally. And I did think that Anita Skinner did a great job as the main. And this is one, if her letterboxd is to be believed, one of two performances she gave in her entire career. This and the movie Girlfriends earlier in the decade. That's crazy to think about that she only did two movies because I thought overall she did fine. The one thing that I did notice when looking up reviews and doing a little bit of research on this one is that some of the letterbox reviews that I saw were saying that this is like Final Destination. One said that it was like a moodier, broodier version of Final Destination. And as someone who has seen all of the Final Destination movies up to this point, I would much rather watch any of those movies over Soul Survivor ever again. Yes, even the Final Destination, the lone bad one. This one, the Final Destination movies take this premise and pretty much maximize it in every way. Like, I can definitely see why Final Destination and Soul Survivor would be very similar. It's about someone surviving death and death being like, yeah, that's not going to work for us. We're coming after you. So there's a lot of similarities there. But Final Destination cranks it up to 11, and even the bad stuff is still infinitely more interesting than this. And one thing I will note before I take off is the fact that a person surviving an accident without any explanation and all of a sudden having disturbing visions and powers, I'll just say M. Night Shyamalan must have taken some notes as well. And I'll just leave it at that.